What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Berserk Manga chapters 109 and 110. Shit starting to hit the fan. I think Guts made it through the last little bit of Rosine's grown-up protection unit. So I think I'm curious if there's actually going to be a straight-up showdown with her. Like Guts is actually going to be fighting her to the death, or with her still having that child mindset, is there any way that she just maybe just stops or sees her friend and her friend's dad shows up, that maybe she just realizes maybe she made a mistake? I'm curious, just because you're an apostle, does that mean you are evil or have evil tendencies? I know a lot of you have told me, and it's been mentioned here, I think from Wild, the only rule essentially is they can do whatever they want. That doesn't mean they have to be evil, but we've yet to see, I guess, an apostle that's not going completely abuse of power. Minus Zod, I mean, he was fighting on the battlefield, but he knows, like, he's gonna roll through anybody he comes across. So we've yet to see kind of like that Demon Slayer vibe, where like there seems to be willing demons out there to like fight their own or find a cure and those type of things. We've yet to see an apostle that's like, I made the wrong choice in choosing this, but I've changed my ways. I'm not murdering, I'm not killing, I'm not taking advantage. And so I don't know, we'll see. Also had the Iron Chain Knight show up. They've been tailing us for a couple years, trying to see if the rumors are true of the evil and the black swordsman cloaked in his big ass sword. So they're coming with Jill's dad, and I'm curious, when Jill's presented this, like, is she going to be shown to be complete opposite of Rosine? And then if she does, what is Rosine going to do? We'll see. Also, 60% of people aren't subscribed. We're trying to hit 8,000 by the end of the year. We have less than 250 to go. I think last I checked we have like 220 with like 6 weeks remaining in the year. We'll see if we're able to close in on it. Let's make sure all this is going. This is on. You guys can see the cursor. Recording, mic. Mic is on. Cool. Alright. Chapter 109, and we left off with Puck, like... Was it for comedic purposes that he, like... I don't know, it seems like he almost... like some kind of, like, toxin, or not toxin, but something was taking over him where, like, he enjoyed kind of frolicking with those other elves. We'll see. So Jill, have you decided to become one of us? Sorry, Rosine, I still don't know. Sorry. That's fine. Spend tonight thinking it over. But Jill... But Jill what? But Jill, if you say no, I will kill you. Was there anything fun in the village? Anything more fun than flying in the sky? I mean, she's definitely trying to push her towards the decision. She's not unbiased. And I think, I want to say Rosine is maybe coming from a good place of like, I was in your shoes. My life was shitty. My father was abusive. I felt like I didn't belong. There was no good. There was no joy. So she's pushing the same buttons, but I wonder if Jill is going to make that decision. Oh, Puck. Oh boy, was it tough sneaking in here. Like, even unlimited lives weren't enough. I had to ice like 13 of them. Did you, though? Why are you here? Come on. I'm here to rescue you, of course. Or was it 15? Okay, relax. I'm sure you didn't ice any of them. To rescue, right. 18 of them, to be exact. Oh yeah, where's he at? Swordsman Guts? I gave up on him. Team's history. Oh, you aren't together? I mean, he was gonna cut right through you, too, last time. Oh, I also had to delete the murder soundtrack. I don't know why, all of a sudden. Wasn't that the same soundtrack you guys told me to run over the Eclipse? I put that one murder soundtrack on loop over the whole Eclipse arc, I'm pretty sure. Never got flagged once. Now all of a sudden, the last 3 videos, they've striked, claimed, excuse me. So we just had to remove that. So if you're wondering, like, hey, add that back in to be go, I had to take it out. If you guys have a link that works that doesn't get copyrighted, feel free to send it. Oh, so that was true. I wondered. That's the kind of guy he is. Forget that. Let's get out of here. It's just too dangerous for you to be here by yourself. Listen, Puck, you were asked to become an elf. So, what you gonna do? You didn't say okay, did you? I don't know. I just don't know. Tell me, what should I do? And what's wild is like Jill, I wouldn't say, I don't know if I give it valid reasons, because there's nothing that guarantees that if she does say yes, if and when Rosine wants to go through a town and slaughter their livestock or kidnap other kids or maybe get rid of parents or anybody that might come looking, like, those are still evil things, and there's no guarantee that like you just won't be commanded to do those evil things, even if you think like this life is better, flying and doing whatever we want, it looks better. But if she's still going to make you do things that you don't think you would want to do, is that worth leaving I mean, I wouldn't even say leaving anything. She's not leaving anything behind. Maybe her mother, that's about it, but the fact that she's contemplating it does show that, I mean, their life is shitty. What should you do? They're monsters. They sure ain't real elves. They attack and eat humans. Didn't you say so yourself, Jill? I guess so, but they all seem to be having fun here. It's so peaceful. They're riding dragonflies and shit. Attacking and eating humans is what wolves do too. Yes and no. I feel like wolves aren't actively seeking humans to hunt and eat, but if they get the opportunity, sure. It seems like she's like Rosine is actively leading them to do this stuff. Maybe that's just what you do when you're not human. Wolves don't do that except in special situations. And hey, everyone here used to be, yeah, human. Besides, I can't find it for me. I can't find anything more enjoyable than those little ones. Being hungry and cold, worrying about the weather every day, afraid of bandits, afraid of war. From now on, forever and ever. Yeah, like, life is shit. And someone's offering you a way out. But the thing is, are you getting presented the whole picture? I need a detailed contract. What exactly does all this entail? I'm sensing a terrible chill and fear. What is it? But look, nobody knows what the future holds. Besides your mother? Yeah, I'm sure your mother's worried. Never mind your old man. Mother, right. Maybe I'll turn out like my mother. Unable to become angry no matter what happens, even if her own child is beaten, made to cry and become tiny. Maybe that's how I'll end up. Jill, don't, like, squeeze too hard. You'll kill us. Or maybe I'll become like my father, bullying my child when the mood strikes. I'd never. No, I'm sure I would. I mean, I'm their daughter. There's trauma in there. Sorry, Puckeye. I've been crushed to death. Alright, dramatic, we get it. I mean, they are hanging out, but they also, like, were just slaughtering people a day ago. Like, this looks great. Like, yeah, look, I've got a mustache mask on. Charge, yeah, woohoo. Till it's time to go eat faces. What's all this? They're playing war. It looks so real. Eh? Did they just turn from like, oh yeah, this is so fun, to like they actually just started spearing each other to death? That got serious. Hopefully that was a blink of reality for her. But like, oh, that's no game. They're really killing each other. Jesus. That double wide panel shot in these faces is wild. And so what's Rosine's thought process on this? I know she's so far gone, but like, the internal fighting and killing? Is that something I would have to participate in, or can I just like hang out and play on the side, or what? They're dancing. Only humans can enjoy killing like that. Only humans, or else monsters. Wait, wait. Adult attack, adult attack. Dude. That seemed a little, non-consenting there, whatever that might have been. Jesus, that's what I'm saying. Did we just, like... we're not gonna say that word on YouTube for copyright purposes, but did we just get into, like... taking advantage, R-word territory here? Like, are we getting... is the demonic side, like, getting pleasure out of that? Like, that's still... a kid... and that's what I'm saying. We don't... it hasn't gotten... I mean, they've gotta be. Does apostle equal evil? I know you could choose to. How you choose to become one. What you're sacrificing is definitely like a selfish, evil choice. But they still have their consciousness in themselves. We saw that with the Count. He made the decision not to sacrifice his daughter. Like, he wanted her to live. So there's still something in there. But what is this? And this is like a kid consciousness. What is this, like, turning into my pure demon form and R-wording my fellow... and I don't know. I'm also curious... does every apostle takes place in an eclipse event, correct? I don't think you get a choice, do you? I'm sure they could find you at any point. Can you somehow, like, yeah, I'll show up to the eclipse, but can I hang out in the back and not, like, actually do any of what you guys are... I don't know. I guess the root of the question is, like, even if I become an apostle, can I still choose to be good? Or not to just be a murdering machine? I don't know. Here, have some. Eat. So do they eat on each other? Is that how this shit goes, or what? The girl that they... or the kid that this one killed by R-wording just sprouted back to a kid. Or the one that they have skewered here just sprouted back to a kid. Damn. Wow, all of them that they killed sprouted back to kids. What's the thought process on this? Like, everyone's just like, alright, next game. She won't accept our gift. She hit us, she hit elves. Why isn't she friend? Friend, isn't she? The mood's turned ugly. We'd best scram, Jill. This is no time to stiffen up. Let's escape. Don't excite them. Slowly go. Yeah, I'm sure that'll not raise any alarms. Yeah, that got dark there for a second. Like, Rosine, where are you during all this shit? I mean, clearly it's straight, but like, wow. They just all sprouted back as kids. What do they do with the bodies afterwards? I don't know. She ran, the human child ran. Damn, alright. Chapter 110. That took a dark turn there at the end. Well, at least these two are together. And it's not just Jill or Puck running off by themselves. The fog's gotten thick again. I can't run anymore. Yeah, she is just a human and she's a kid. She doesn't have endurance or muscles or anything really built up like that to just run through a damn swamp thicket for hours on end. Jill, come on, stand up. Now's our chance. While you're flying. While the fog hides us. But in this fog, we don't know which way to go. Yeah, you could just be running in a circle. Didn't think of that. Speaking of, where are we? Oh. Is this the, like, child incubation center here? If you decide to say yes, is this where you go through your, royal guard moment? Someone needs to get in here and burn all this. For real, for real. What are these? A new kind of Puck. Oh, icky. Something's inside it. I'm guessing a kid's gonna fall out of there and she's gonna really... I think a lot of it's gonna start showing Jill, like, if you actually do say it, like, this is what you're in for. So this will be maybe a wake-up moment for her. Yep. They're cocoons. These things hanging here, they are all their cocoons. These are the emergence. Oh, Rosine's here. These are the emergence grounds, where human children are reborn as elves. Can she stop saying elves? It's almost to a point where like she's saying that and telling herself that to like make it seem like it's okay. Oh, I'm turning them into elves. Elves are seen as these like creatures, these things, you know, as opposed to if she just said, you know, they're demon offspring of mine. Jill, why'd you try to run away? Why are they blacking out her face like that now? Why are you so scared? What did they do to you? I mean, they were killing each other. Oh, you mean playing war? Even humans are always doing that. Oh right, human children are cowards. It's alright, if you become an elf, it's not scary, it's fun to go all out. That's what I was saying, like, they were like giggling and skipping and laughing and like literally the inches from being pierced, like it was all giggle games and shit. But you die. It's not playing at all. It's really killing your own friends. It's alright. There are new friends soon enough. The funny thing is that we're only playing human. Yet Jill the human hates it so much. Yep, preach on. Okay, guys, relax. No, it's all wrong. So you say you don't like playing war? But if you go home now, there might be a real human war waiting for you in the future. Yeah, but at least I can maybe escape that life. Maybe I go home right now, pack my shit, and just dip. This here, like, And that's not all. Hunger, cold, beatings. Remember back to when you were small, when we played together, just us? The fun things were always outside the village, the forest, the rivers, our imaginations, outside our real lives. I missed this one here. Human villages are full of bad things for human children. Every fun thing is right here. If you become an elf, everything you have ever imagined. I don't fault her for her thought processes, given her upbringing. It's just a slight bit skewed, and I don't know if that's where like the demonic part is taking over. Even the sky, it's okay. I'll make you into an extra special elf. Strong, pretty, no one will be able to hurt you. If I'm everybody else, I'm like, wait, why didn't I get that deal? Oh, fuck, I think she's like... I was about to say, it looks like she's wrapping her in like fucking thread and shit. What's going on here? She hit us with the sleep powder. Venomoth used sleep powder on our ass. Don't be scared, you just sleep for a bit. Kind of sleepy. You'll have sweet dreams inside the cocoon. Dreams of flying in the sky. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Is she actually? Oh, okay, she hasn't gotten fully wrapped up yet. Snap out of it, Jill. She's a monster. Ah, you're the one Peekif. You gave Jill strange ideas. Yeah. Oh? Did somebody slice that down, or did that one just burst open? I can't tell if this is a knife, sword slash here, or if that's just an emergence. Let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna say that one didn't make it. Why is that? Is she losing her touch or what? Jill. I mean, can you explain what the hell that just was, or what? What? The cocoons, the elf cocoons are on fire. Oh, shit. Dude just came up there. Torched the whole thing down. Damn. I like how they given him that, like, overshaded look. Hmm. I mean, besides her just losing this kind of haul or collection, it's not like she needs this place to convert them. I think she just has that ability. It sucks that she lost all these, but I don't think it hurts her as far as like her abilities. It might hurt her numbers for dealing with shit like this, but Guts, Mr. Swordsman, he's alive, and the man was beaten as hell. I mean, I'm sure he got a lot of that elf bio freeze on his ass. Oh, here come the bee swarm. I mean, can they literally even do anything to him at all? Because they don't have any like of the sleep powder shit or anything, or the paralysis like she has. I mean, he smacks a couple waves with the blade back and forth. He's gonna handle a majority of them, no? This is a mess. This animated would be so clean. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna burn, like, try it if you want. Best of luck. Damn, the shots. Like, I don't think any of I mean, the grown-ups she had were an issue, but I don't think any of these kids turned carpenter bee shit is gonna do anything. Joe, let's take cover now. Yeah. Why for an instant swaying inside the blaze, he was the one who looked more like a terrifying monster to me. Agreed. And that's kind of the parallel that they show, or that they've shown with Berserk. And I've made this comment multiple times before of, you know, when Guts goes to that mode, he's almost the one made to look like a demon. And I compare it to Hunter x Hunter a lot, as far as like when the humans started to seem more like ants, more like the bad guys, and the ants started to take over more human traits, to the point that you even actually started feeling for some of the ants, in their situations and their thought processes and their feelings. We haven't really had that yet here, to where I've been rooting for a demon. I mean, the count stuff is definitely, you know, emotional to a point, but there was in no way, shape, or form where I was like rooting for him to succeed. So same thing here. This is very like Gone transformation moment. Where like, oh, he's fully just like giving it. Like there's no humanity left. Just fuck it all type stuff. There's yet to be a demon we've seen yet that I'm like, you know what? I feel for that. Maybe we'll kind of wait to see. Solid stuff. Again, I'm going to assume, given everything that Jill's just seen, the even thought of accepting said deal is no longer appealing to her. And unless she's got more grown-ups, these little kid, half insect, half demon things aren't gonna do much. Now, I think a lot of you hinted at Rosine is the one specifically doing this to these kids. They're not like being presented to be lit in front of God Hand and having to make a decision. That's just kind of her ability. If you accept, are you damning yourself? Is that it? Like, I will be in the eternal hell loop that we've seen multiple times? I would assume yes, given what you're granted. I don't think they're given that information at the time. I'm trying to think because I think the only full apostle change that we've seen from like human decision to, I mean, we saw Griffith as well. Was Griffith told, and was the Count told, like, hey, and by the way, if you accept this power, these gifts, these whatever, you are damned to hell, FYI, just so you, like, are they presented with all that information? Because some people might hesitate given that info, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll go ahead and leave it there. I appreciate it, everybody. Again, over 60% of you aren't subscribed, so there's a good chance if you're watching this right now, you're not subscribed, so Try to help us reach 8,000 by the end of the year. I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe as always.